All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Mine Mogul. Guys, we are. I got some stuff. I got some stuff fixed using your guys' guidance. You guys were telling me that I need to think more vertical than horizontal. So, which I was having all kinds of problems with last episode. You know, I just noticed something that there's like a little bit of a area right there. I didn't notice that last time. But anyways, so this thing here is about to overflow, so we need to fix this. I think I need another burner here so we can do some overflow work. But I don't. I do have a couple of them. All right, can I move this just one forward? No, I can't. Okay, so this is, and that's basically all I can put. So I could drop it down here, though, right? All right, it actually goes that way. So I could put it there, but I can't put one here, unfortunately. So yeah, how are we gonna do this? So I need it to come out of that and then go up. Let's see, we could put them. I mean, it's not overflowing yet, but I feel like it's going to. If we put any more iron on that thing, maybe we'll come back to that. But anyways, so I took your advice. You can see where we're at on pipes. So we're good on pipes. We're almost good on gold pipes. And then over here on the side, what I did is I went ahead and I went vertical. So we got two lines coming in here. We got a coal line and a gold line. So the coal line, there's I think two coals down there plus this one. And these are all getting thrown down here. I put that there in case it gets thrown in there. But this all gets thrown over here. It's washing it so that we get gems, or the rubies. And then possibly gold. I'm not even filtering it out. I had this here so we could filter out the coal and just have the coal go into here. But I'm just letting it wash the coal. I don't think it really matters. I mean, I don't know if it even counts as washed coal. But that's getting done. And then all these pipes are getting passed in through here, which is great. All this is working here, which is great. All our copper over here is working great. We have a lot of copper coming in this direction, though. That's from last episode. So this room is okay. I'm okay with this room, okay? So what I want to do, though, is I want to go in here, and I want to go ahead and do the copper, since we already have copper going up here. So I want to go ahead and do this, because I need to get this one started. And hopefully these copper pipes going in here will start counting. They do. Okay, cool. So the copper pipes are now counting towards the master of copper, all right? So that is good. We could probably go ahead and have... Can I go ahead and open up the Master of Gold as well? I can. Let's, because I'm going to have more gold. You know what? We're probably going to catch up. We could how many of these can I activate at once? Can I do all these? Oh, I guess I can. Okay, that's cool. So they're going to do the pipes now. So once the pipes are done there at the Master of Pipes, we'll be able to jump over to the Master of Copper. Okay, so what I want to try to do, though, is get ready for the Master of Copper, all right? And what I think I want to do is back there in that room, it's actually easier for me to go this way because I have to, like, squat to get into that room. So we'll go this way and then this way. So here's where all the copper is coming from, but I only have these two here that are doing copper. And then on the other room, we have like a ton of copper coming through. So this one isn't really producing a whole lot, and there's no more copper nodes over here on this side. However, where we started the episode off, there are 3 99% copper nodes, which are down there. So these I put down here. You can see it's 92 plus 7.8. So that's basically 99%. That's basically 99%, and this one here is basically 99%. So what I'm thinking is these are going to go ahead and create the ingots, and then we'll just go ahead and have all the ingots get processed down here, and then we'll somehow, I got to figure out how we're going to get this up and where the shortest route would be. There's like a little hole there. So if I had this all come up to there, and then we had, where does that pop through? It pops through over here, right? So it pops through right here, and then I could have it go, do we need it to come around this way though? I guess I could have it come around through here and connect it to this. Yeah. And then, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right, so let's get this one started. All right, let's jump down here. I don't know how much we're going to need, but we'll see. So I'm going to need to connect all of these to one singular system. So let's come out of, let's see, that one's facing that way, that one's facing that way. So it's going to be best if this one here does a turn like this, okay, and then kind of comes out like this. All right, and then I'm completely out of stuff. All right, so that's cool. Let's jump over here, and then I really can't get up, can I? All right, let's go back and buy some stuff. We're almost done with the gold pipes. We only need like 50 more gold pipes. All right, let's go back over here. This is kind of a tough way to get out of this place. It really is. And then we'll go back to our place. Let me make sure this isn't overflowing over here. It's still looking good. I don't see any on the ground, which is good. All right, cool. Let's keep going. Let's go this way. Go up this way. Go down this way. And what I'm probably going to do is take this one and this one and this one and turn it into the iron and just have the iron ingots. We're just going to make these three go to the iron ingots, and those are going to pump into here. We'll get the iron one started. So I need to buy a bunch of stuff. So we're going to try to get a bunch of stuff done today, and it's going to be fantastic. You guys will watch and see. So I'm probably going to need like 50 of these. And then let's get like 20 more ramps. And then get, let's see, let's get, how many curves do we have? Not enough. All right, let's get that. And then how many T's do we have? 20? 20 T's should be, let's see, I'm going to need smelter, and then what else do I have? I'm going to need, that's all I need, right? This is the ingot maker, right? No. Yes, this is the ingot maker. This is the crusher. Okay, we're good. And then I'm just going to need to filter out, and I have a filter. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's grab this. Oops. Grab that, and that. Let's head over here. And we'll go get this whole process started over here, which would be fantastic. Oh, you know what? There's a... What is this one? Is this my gold? Oh, this is the gold. We could connect it right there, couldn't we? Which one's going to be closer? I'm thinking just come straight through here, really. I'm just going to go ahead and start a line here. I think we're going to need more than 50, though. Let's rotate this. And then, yeah, we'll go right through here. Hopefully. Nope, that's not going to work. Is that not going to work? Probably should have come through there. Yeah, okay, let's break this rock then. Break it, break it. There we go. And then let's do a turn here. Yep. And then do a turn here. Yep. And then we'll do a straight. And then a ramp down, I think, will work here. Maybe? Nope, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Do a ramp again. And then we want it to go this way. There we go. Good. And then connect it, connect it, connect it, connect it, connect it. And then we're almost there. Connect it, connect it. You know what we need? Is conveyors, like vertical conveyors. I don't think we have those in the game yet. Yeah, this would have been better to go the other way, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll ramp it down as much as we can. All right, ramp down, ramp down, ramp down, and then can I turn it right here? Yep, and then. Come on. Ramp down. Ramp. There we go. Okay, so it's looking good. Okay. I'm just going to leave it right there. So that's the way it's going to get out. Okay. And so I need... Everything's going to go out that way. All right. So everything's going to have to come... let's see. Out like this. And this one's going to have to come across. Across like this. And then we might as well have this... Actually, you know what? Let's have this one join like this. And we'll put a T here. Have that one join that one, like this. And then have this one go here, here, here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I see how we're going to do this. And then we'll have this, we'll get rid of this one. And then put a T here. Like that. And then we're going to turn it immediately. I think we got enough room. Yeah, I think we got enough room here. And then we're going to go ahead and put, I think I can put this underneath it. I think we're up 1. I think that's all you need, right? Is 1 or is it 2 to get into this thing? I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2. Crap. All right. All right, let's turn it again. All right, and then we'll go up. Ooh, hopefully this is good. Up, and then into the... Oh, we got to go into the crusher first. Crusher first. There we go. And then the crusher will go... Oh, it won't fit there? All right, what about there? Yeah, that works. Okay, we'll have to move this over. This, and this. And then we'll do... Let's go ahead and jump up here. Straight turn. All right, and then up. There we go. And then out of this... Up. Oh, that's going to suck. That's going to suck big time. All right, so put this here. Yeah, that's going to suck. I was hoping I could get him to go straight in. I almost need this to go, like, keep going straight down. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move this. Let's move this all down one, if we can. There we go. Let's move this, or down a couple, actually. Let's move it down a couple. Actually, let's just go as far as we can. That just gives us more room, right? We'll go like this, and then like this. Come on, connect it. Thank you. And then turn it. And then go up. Nope. Up. Tricky. Okay. And then drop it in this thing. Like it's hot. There we go. And then up. Actually, you know what? We're fine. We're fine. I'll figure it out. I gotta get the gems out. I forgot about the gems. Let's go up, up, and then into the burner. Alright, let's get that there, and then we'll go up, up, up. Man, that sucks. So we're actually too short because this isn't even gonna line up with that one. See? So how can we fix that? I'm gonna have to go... Yeah, we'll have to go like this, and then like this. And then we're going to have to take this one, take it back, and then this one this way, I think. And then down. So I'd like a little curly Q there, like our swimming pools. And then this should fit there, and then we should be able to do like 2 turns here. No, they still don't match up, do they? They still don't match up. So where does this go if I continue this one down? I just need to, man, freaking connect. That's the most frustrating part about the game, actually. So yeah, I still need to go, this needs to go back one more. Alright, and then get rid of that one and that one. And then we'll go back 1. Actually, let's just go back 2 and to give us some room, right? Boom, and boom. And then we'll go down. Down. Down, and then down. There we go. There we go. That should work. And then we have this, and then that. Awesome. Okay, that's all working. Okay, cool. So then what I need to do is put the sorter basically down here, okay? And then we want the sorter to... We want this to work. I'm going to put the sorter right... here. Let's get rid of this. I always set these up wrong. And then I'm probably going to be stuck here, and I can't, I'm not going to be able to get that in there, am I? No, crap. Okay. We'll have to put it back here then. Let's get rid of this one. Put this straight piece back in there. And then we'll put this one here. Like before we get to... See, if I put it right here, I can go across. Should be able to. Like that, right? And then I can take this across. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so that's going to work right there. Okay, cool. And then we can take this and basically connect it back into this one. That's all we needed to do. So I just here we need a T. So let's get rid of this one. We'll put a T here. All right, and then we'll just run these straight ones all the way down to that one. We just don't want to cook them, so that's all I'm trying to avoid right here. Whoops. We don't want to cook them or crush them. You can actually hear when they crush. They sound like broken glass. It's kind of cool. All right. Let's put that there. All right. So that's all done. Cook it, put it back on the belt. All right. And then all we need to do up here is break this and put down a T. All right. Make sure that the T is set to the right direction. There we go. And then break this, and then put the T down. Bam. There we go. All right, so that's all done. All done. All right, so we already have 136 pipes. That's good. We already have 140 iron pipes. That's good. This is just going to be the ingots. So we're going to turn this on. Turn this on. And turn this one on. All right, and then it shouldn't... Yeah, it shouldn't put anything through there. We might, you know what? We probably aren't even gonna get a lot because this is only 0.2%. This one's 0.1, and that one's 0.2. So, you know what? I'm probably not going to worry about the gems on this one. Probably not going to worry about the gems. This is all going to be ingots. Yep, that's all going to be ingots. So what I'm going to do? See, those are plates back there. I need to grab one of these ingots and take them with us. Take one of the... Actually, no, I don't. Actually, you know what? I do. I need to take one of these with us. Alright. It's a long freaking road. Take this with us. The only problem I'm going to have, though, is this sorter over here. I don't think I can put any more in that one. So what I could... I don't know. Can I? Will this fit in there? It's got to make a noise. Oh, God. Okay, if not, we'll just make another sorter, I guess. Alright, it didn't say any... Oh, it... Wait. I heard it. There we go. Press E. There we go. Cool. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way. Alright, cool. So that's that. Alright, so that's all of that one. So we got all the iron pipes going in now, which is cool. And then we're going to need, let's see. So Master of Gold doesn't need pipes. Really? It just needs... I wonder why. So the gold doesn't need pipes anymore. Okay. So the gold needs plates. Alright, so if the gold just needs plates, I need to get rid of this. Yep. So we'll just do plates right now. So let me get rid of this, and then we'll just do a turn here. Like this. And then we'll go like a straight one right into that there. So that's just going to do plates now. Cool. I did have like a whole freaking bunch of gold plates sitting around, but I think I already cleaned up everything. So that's cool. So that's going to start the plates. Oh, it's polished. Oh, it's polished? Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I can drop these down onto the... No, we couldn't. I'll just put a polisher here then. We'll just do a polisher. I think I have another polisher somewhere. Do we not? It doesn't look like it. All right, let's buy another polisher. Unless I have one in here. It is a polisher. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just put a polisher right beside this one. And let's go ahead and get out of the way. Get rid of that and that. I think it's only 2 blocks wide, right? Boom. Alright, so there's a polisher for the plates. Alright, cool. So the Master of Gold has to be polished. That makes sense. Look at our money, guys. We're almost at $300,000, and I don't have anything to spend my research points on. I really don't. I really don't. Alright, is that counting? Yeah, polished gold plates. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, so polished gold plates are getting done, so the gold is getting done. So we could do polished gold ingots. So anything that's gold needs to fit on this line. right? So, do we have any more, like, really valuable gold ones back here? So, let's grab our machines. That gives me coal and just a little bit of gold. Alright, what are these up here? This is gold. That's a nice one. Oh, man, that's a nice one. Alright, let's get these. Turn off. Turn off. Okay, so we got two really nice gold ones here that we could pretty much turn these into the ingots. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll turn these two into ingots. And then what's the chances of 1%? And this one is just under 1%. Okay, that's fine. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. All right, there's a gem right there, by the way. Let's get rid of this. All right, can I get rid of those? No, I cannot. Okay. So I have a belt there, but I want to connect to the gold belt. So let's go ahead and let's see how we want to do this. All right, let's put this one here. And let's turn this one this way. And then we'll just have these connect. We'll put a T here and then have these two connect like this. Okay, I'm not even going to worry about the gems right now. And how are we looking as far as... let's grab this because it's a too high machine. So that is... perfect. All right, so we're going to turn this like that, and then we'll go, see, that gets dumped in the top like this. Yep. All right, and then, so that's going to dump around. That should fit here. That should fit there. And then we'll take, I'm out of straights. Oh, you're kidding. We'll connect right into this one, so I do need a T here. So let's get the T prepared. It needs to go this way. Cool. All right, cool. And then I'm going to have a turn here. Nice. Okay. And then that should be it there. Okay, let's go get the rest of what we need. And then up here. All right, I need a bunch of straights. And then we need, let's go ahead and get like 40 more of these. And then what are we looking at on curves? We're all good on that stuff. Okay, I need a machine. I'm going to need a ore crusher. Okay, and then everything else is pretty good, I think. I think it is. Okay, let's keep going. All right, we're going to add a bunch to this. This is going to have like a bunch on it now, which is cool. We were going... which way are we going? Where are we at? Where's the new one at? It's over here, right? Yeah, right here. Okay, cool. Let's go. Oh my god, I gotta run all the way back. I forgot to grab them. Yep, I forgot to grab them. Doink, doink. Okay. Now we're good. Alright, and then we gotta get into slag, which I don't... slag is just when you combine the two together. See, gold's this way. What is this one? What was this one again? No, I need that machine right there. Coal. Okay, that one would be a good slag one right there because it's a mixture. Be a great one for slag. And then this, and then this, and then this machine goes here, right? And then I can just dump this like straight into the top of this. Here's our straights, like that. And like I said, I'm not even going to worry about the gems right now. Okay, turn these on. There we go. Alright, that'll turn that into ingots, and we'll have all the gold going into here. Gold will stay on the gold line. Gold stays on the gold line. Gold stays on the gold line. Gold gets polished. Okay, so we'll have polished. So that'll give us the plates and ingots. Okay, cool. So I'm good with that. Good with that. So what else could we do with copper? Since we have copper plates, we're doing copper plates now. Or no, we're not. These are turning into... these are turning into pipes. Okay, as soon as the pipes are done, we'll just get rid of this machine here and turn these into plates. That'll make sense. Okay, that's cool. Alright, that works for me. What was this machine here? This is iron, and so that's a slag machine. That one over there is a slag machine as well. I think we could get more gold. I really do. I feel like we could get more gold on this line. I just don't know where there is some more gold. I don't have any more lights either, so we need to go find some more lights. Actually, let's go back and get some more lights. Can I just run under this? No. Okay. Let's go get some more lights. All right. Let's see. Tools. Nope. Building. There we go. Lampposts. There we go. Let's just get 20 lampposts. Purchase those. Bink. All right. Cool. Can I put one in here? Like on top of this rock? I can. Cool. I like that. Put one up here. Alright, what was this one? That's the coal gold. Okay. Let's put one here. And then, let's put this up here. Alright, what's behind us here? Alright, what's back here? What is back here? Is there anything back here? No, nothing back here. What is this one back here? This is an iron, pure iron, and that's a pure iron. So we have 2 pure iron nodes here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set these up and turn these off. All right, so we have 2 pure iron nodes back here, which is cool. Well, they're not like pure, you know what I mean. Let's put this one over here. And then what's in this little hole? Does this little hole go somewhere? Can I run a belt through here? Oh, fantastic. I could run a belt through there. So this is iron ore coal, and that's pure coal. All right, so that's pure coal. We're back here where we've never even, like, started anything before. All right, let's put a light there. Put a light there. And then there's, like, a ravine down there. Is there a thing that goes down there? No. But what is down here? Anything? There's nothing down here. Okay, we'll go ahead and put a light down here, though. Yeah, there's nothing down here. That's interesting. Maybe eventually something's going to be down there. Eventually. All right, and then, let's go back. So that's a pure coal. I like that. And then what are all this? This is pure iron. That's 99% iron. Iron and gold combined? Oh, geez. Oh, there's another good gold one. So how close are we to our other gold? Let's put that there. Let's just put that there for right now. Try to see where we're at. And that goes that way. I could clean that up. I can clean this hallway up. And that's a coal right there. And then this one is what? That's a pure gold. All right. And then we have the other pure golds are like right around the corner, aren't they? Yeah, they're right here. So we have a pure gold right there, which we could bunny hop over to here. But I don't think we're going to do that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn those 2... Or, you know what? We could turn that one into the rods. We could turn this one into a rods. That one into a rods. But that's the only gold, isn't it? Yeah, that's the only gold one. If I wanted to connect that to our other golds, is this the other golds right here? It is. Okay. So I could connect that one to this one and give us some more gold. But I probably don't have enough to do that. Probably not. That would be tough to get that over there. It would have to come through like this. Let's go ahead and, I think that thing can handle 4 of them. How full is it getting? Oh, it's doing fine. It's doing fine. Okay, we're fine. All right, so if we pull that one, and that's coming from this one, right? This is the pure gold one? Yes. All right, turn this off. All right, so we just got to get over to that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have this immediately go up. Let's have it come out first and then immediately go up. And so that we're already vertical, you know, because we're probably going to have one that's going to come through here that's going to go underneath it. And then I think, I'm trying to see what level that one is on. It looks like 2 levels up. I guess we could just bring this one around. Let's bring this one straight through like this. You know, it'd be nice is if we could color code these rails. That would be fantastic. Go like this. There, and let's put a light here because I can't see. Nice. And then I'm just going to turn it right on top of this one. Like that. You guys should be happy for me for doing this because you guys were like, you need to go vertical. Like, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Okay, how far can we get this to go. Oh man, it's so close. It really is. So I'm just gonna have it. I'm just gonna have it turn here. Actually, they are on the same. They are on the same height there, and then we'll turn this one. Just turn it right here, I guess. All right, which way is that going? It's going the right way. Let's jump over here. All right, this turned out excellent. So this is going to speed up our gold process. All right, turn that. All right, we can turn this one on. All right, so that's going to go around like this. And then I just need to turn this one into a T. Like that. We gotta do it quick. Huh? Quick. Quick. Thank you. These don't pump very fast, do they? Alright, we have gold coming that way. Okay, cool. So that's making ingots. Lovely. That's making more coal, which is lovely. Do we have a quest for gems, by the way? Is that something that we have? Master of slag. So what is this? Crushed coal. Coal ore. Slag ingot, slag rod. Junk pipes. Broken drill bits. Broken drill bits. That means I have to actually use the drills, doesn't it? We could go ahead and start this one, though, because I'll have the crushed ore. Let's go ahead and do this one. We'll activate that one, too, because I'll get... Oh, my God. What's going on here? What's going on here, guys? These plates, I tell you what, they need to make the plates smaller. I'm just saying, because every time I have a problem, it's always the plates. Always the plates. There we go. And the big problem that I'm having is that you see that thing blocks the plates. But I can't put anything on this side. I guess I could have these go up and drop into a chute, but the plates probably don't even fit on a chute. That's the only other problem. Yeah. We'll just have to keep an eye on that. Alright, cool. So here comes our first ingots. Oh, we've already been doing the gold ingots. Okay. Well, that's good. We'll get more. But we're like blowing through the coal real fast. So we got crushed coal and coal ore. So this is washing the coal. Does every time you wash it, does it turn into crushed? Oh, it does, doesn't it? Okay, well, if that's the case, well, that's the only thing I can do is to get... I don't really need the gems anymore, do I? So I don't need this. Yeah, I don't need this anymore because we don't need the rubies. So let's go ahead and get rid of... let's see. You know, we can just get rid of this whole free... I don't even need this. This is going to mess us all up, but that's okay. I don't need that. And then we'll turn this... This is going to screw us up real quick, but who cares? It's all good. There. And then here, 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 and here. There we go. Just stick this on here. There. Because sometimes we're going to get crushed coal anyways. I believe. If not, that's fine. I mean, we have coal ore. We can crush it later. But that's all working. Cool. All right, so let's think about... So let's look at what we have going on. We have iron pipes are almost done. And then we have iron rods and iron plates and iron ingots. All right, so we want to go back and do the iron ingot one. So let's go ahead and get... the stuff for that. So let's go ahead and buy machines. Let's go ahead and buy the crusher and the let's see, the furnace. And then let's buy like a crap more ton of these things. Corners. slopes. I mean, I don't know how much we need. And then let's go to down here where we need the T's. Whoops, I meant to do this. All right, let's grab all these. Nice, okay. Like I said, I think I want to take these 3 here and turn these into the actual, at least these, see, these 2, yeah, these 3, 1, 2, and 3. I think I want to turn these into the iron ingots. Yeah, because we still have pipes, right? Yeah, we still have pipes. Pipes are almost done. We'll turn the pipes into rods. So let's do this. So let's put this. Is that going to work? If I put that here, can I get a belt? I can get a belt through there. Okay, cool. Oh, that's not the right thing. That's not the right thing. I need this and this. Okay, that's cool. All right, so I need this. No, so that will not fit there, but it will fit there or not? It says no. Okay. So I need these 3. I need to turn the belts around and have it come this way. I kind of need that. I really do need that to be sitting there, though, don't I? So I could potentially... Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get our ramp. There's our ramps. There's our ramps. And let's go like this, this, and this. Put a ramp here. And then 2 straights. There we go. And then I'm going to have this. Just go through here like this. We won't need that turn there. Yep, like that. And then let's put a T here. Oh, no, we don't need a T. We just need a curve. Curve. There we go. And we can get rid of all this. Oh, crap! There. Didn't mean to get rid of all that. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so does that mean I can get this to fit here now? No, I still can't get it to fit there. Why not? What's blocking us? Jesus, okay. Well, that sucks. This is going to produce an ingot, right? Yes, okay. If that produces an ingot, and I set this here, and then I let it come out straight, that's going to do that. That's going to be a T, and then this can sit like this. Actually, it can go up and down, so we can actually, I could probably get this to go like this. And is that going to work? I don't know if this is going to work or not. This might not work. And then we need the other machine, which is the furnace or the crusher. Will the crusher sit here? No. Will it sit there? Yes. Okay, cool. And then we can get it straight into this one. Alright, that works out for me. And then we just need a ramp up. Alright, and then we just need this here. What's going on over here, guys? Okay, it moved it. Okay. That works. And then I just need this to rotate. I wish the other thing I'd like to do is if you just look at it, you could rotate it by looking at it. That'd be cool too. There's a lot of things I'd like to have in this game. All right, let's go like this. Actually, I need this to be a T. That way. There we go. And then we just need to turn all these the opposite direction because those two are now going in that direction. So we just need to get rid of all this. All right. Works. Let's go up here. I don't need this. I'm just gonna let that fall on the ground. And then we're going to have this, let's see, we need to rotate that to come this direction. This direction, turn. This direction, this direction, this direction, this direction. And then out and then down. There we go. Oh, did I go? I went too far, didn't I? Crap. Maybe not. I think this one can go up like this, right? Yeah. All right, that works. That works. Is it going the right way? Yes, it's going the right way. Okay, so this needs to have a straight. And that one needs a straight. And then this one needs a turn. Cool. All right, so that's all done. So that's going to make the iron ingots. And then I just need to replace that. So replace this. And put a turn. There we go. Cool. And once again, we're not going to separate out the gems. I'm not worried about the gems right now. So that gives us our iron ingots. All right, so that's all piled up right there, which is awesome. And then we'll just go ahead and take this, rotate that. All right, and then get rid of that, and then, crap. There we go. I don't know how that happened, but that's cool. And then can I grab all this underneath there? Just drop all this in there ourselves. Boop. Cool. Alright, so that's all getting done. Alright, so the only thing we're missing now is the polished gold rods, which we'll make later. And then it looks like the only thing... So we're getting the crushed coal now, which is good. So the crushed coal is getting put in. I don't know where it's coming from, but we are getting crushed coal from somewhere. Yeah, there's little crushed coals in this. I'm half tempted to add more coal to this. I think I can handle it. Which was one of these, right? Do we still have... we don't have any more machines? No, we don't have any more machines. Okay. So that was that one. And then we wanted to go and set up the other iron. So that would be the iron plates, maybe? No, we're going to turn the... See, it's making pipes now. The pipes are almost done. We'll turn the pipes into the plates. Or we'll turn the pipes into the rods. We'll do that one on the iron, back in the iron section. And then the coal is fine. The broken drill bits, I mean, we'll just have to do that one later. And then the polished gold rods, we can get those too. We're going to end up turning everything into rods, and then it'll just mass produce rods. You know what I could do is put... Nah, it won't work. I was going to say I could put a diverter here so it puts the... Well, it's going to crush them in it. I could put it here, though. I could put it here and have it dump out onto that one, and that would be a T. What are these producing? Both emeralds and gems? Crap. Let me see. How would this work? It would let the copper go through, but not the gems. Do I have any gems? Like I do. I have gems laying over there. So that might work here. I'd have to put it in there like this. Yep, just like that. And that would have to be a T right there. All right, so let's... That's going to have to be a T right here. Let's make sure that the T is in the right spot. Alright, and then let's go like this. Alright, cool. And then this is going to have to be in the right spot. Yep. Just like that. And then we'll get rid of this. And then put this here. There we go. Alright, cool. And then I need to filter out the gems. So let's go grab these gems. I had this really weird feeling that I wasn't even recording again. I get that feeling all the time. I don't know if anybody else out there ever do that. Like you're recording and then all of a sudden you're like, you know, am I recording? All right. Anybody see a diamond real quick before it gets crushed or polished? Let's see a diamond over here. All right, that works for us here. I'm happy with all that. If we find a diamond, we'll throw it in there. So where are we looking at? So we're almost we're almost done with the pipes. We're almost done with pipes. We're doing really good on the gold, and then we're doing really good on the iron pipes. We just need 50 more of those. So I think I can go ahead. The iron plates would be the only thing, and then the rods. We're not making very many ingots. I wish we could make more ingots. So let's look at getting some more machine. Actually, let's get how many belts we have. We have a lot of belts. I think we'll be fine. Let's go back to those other 2 iron nodes that we had, which were where we put those machines at. We put 2 machines by themselves somewhere. This was that was gold, right? So that's the gold one. So there was an iron one over here as well. I think they were around the corner here. These were both iron, sitting all back by themselves somewhere. Where did we put them? Those aren't it. Where did we put them? Are they back here? Here they are. Okay, so these are the 2 iron ones. That's iron and iron. Okay, so if I bring this iron out, what is this? This is gold. All right, I would have to connect it to this. This would take it on the gold route. We don't want it on the gold route, but we would. It wouldn't hurt to have it come out. Yeah, we'll have to take that somewhere else. This is gonna be difficult to get that one. Like rather difficult. These are all by themselves. I can't really go that direction, so we'll have to come out this way, then this way, and then what is this? That's gold, okay. And then if I take this out, this is coal. And gold. Alright, we don't want it on the coal line. And do I have enough space here? I don't really have enough space to put a 3rd line on this. I mean, I kind of do, but I really don't. But this iron one could come right down through here. Yeah, that would be a really good place on that one. All right, let me let these get to some of these get to their max, like the pipes. So we're almost done with the copper ingots and copper pipes. So let me get those to 500, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, I went ahead and changed. I went ahead and added this. I kind of need to like pick all of my trash up here. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this over here. Oh. All right. So I went and added this. So this is taking... Actually, you know what? I need that little piece there, too. Nope, come here. Here, I need that. Because we finished the... you can see we finished the coal ore. So now we just need the crushed coal ore. So I just put this and it's filtering out the coal. And we're done with copper plates. So I'm going to go run down all the way down here. We're going to change this system out from plates to... one or the other. So we'll probably do rods down here. Be easier. Because I think all you got to do is turn... Yeah, this is just... it just turns them into rods. So the rod machine is... Let's see. Is this it here? Nope. Let's see. Where's my rod machine at? Is this it? Rod extruder. Ingots into rods. That's what we need right there. So I need this to go this way. This way? Yes. And it looks like it's 4 long. Alright, so let's get rid of this, and then that, and then put this on here like this. Whoops. So that's going to make us rods. Cool. I feel like we could get more copper out of this whole section back here, but it's just not doing it. It's fine. It's fine. this is all doing rods. Yeah, these don't pump very fast at all. Are they all working? Are they all on? Oh, there's only 2 back here. Oh, I thought there was 3. There's only 2 back here. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, well, these are making rods now. That's cool. And then, let's go. I need to go back and buy another machine. So let's go back. I need to buy 1 more crusher. All right, that's all good. We can pick this up. Put this on here. Put that on there. Let's just clean up a little bit of our mess. All right, and we're good on iron pipes. Yes, all right, so we're good on iron pipes. We're switching all our stuff over. I need another one of these. And then I'm going to turn the iron pipes into iron rods. So I need another rod machine, rod extruder, 6 grand. All right, good. All right, let's run down here. So I don't need this pipe. I'll leave that there until I switch these over. All right, let's go down here. And then we need to turn this machine. We don't need this machine, that machine, that machine, or that machine. I need this. And then we need this. And then we need this and this. Alright, that should work. So that's going to do all rods. We should be good on rods. Because we're done with the ingots, right? Oh my god, look at all this crap. I just dropped like half of it. Alright, it's slowly doing it. Okay, cool. I don't know how the ingot got in there. Hopefully it doesn't screw stuff up. It just broke it. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so now we're doing rods. Alright, let's run down here real quick. Did a rod get through? No. Okay, good. So let's take this out here. Drop that over there, and then there's a rod right here. Let's grab that rod. Let's see if we can get this rod in here real quick. Nope. There we go. Cool. Just in time. Alright, so that's done. We don't need copper pipes anymore either, so let's go turn these copper pipes into copper rods. Over here. Actually, we're already doing copyrights. We need copper plates. Alright, so we need copper plates. So I need to turn this back into a plate machine. Actually, we just need to get rid of this. Alright, that's cool. Let's go like this. We're just going to put a T here. Yep, just like that. And do it now. There we go. And we'll go like this. And then we'll get rid of this machine here. Just like that. So there we go. So now that's all doing plates. So we have copper plates, copper rods. So that'll take care of the copper section. We're done with the copper section. Iron, we have rods, ingots, pipes are done. So we just need to do plates. So that's where this other section is going to come into play here. And that section, I believe, we can actually... I was looking at how we can connect these together. I believe I can have it connect, let's see, across this bridge and come through here, I think. Because it's over here around the corner. And it's in this closet. Right here, right? Yep. So this is where it's going to be, and then we'll just have it go out, left, and then up, okay? But we got to make these into plates though. So I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff here. So I think I want to try to turn. Let's see if I could get this. Let's see, can I get this up one? No. Okay, so we actually need to have this turn, and then can I have this go up one? Okay, and then can I put the? I need this. and this. So I need this here. Will it go there, though? No. Crap. All right. So this is going to be difficult. So if I put that there, do I have enough room to turn the corner and go up? This and then up twice before it gets to the hallway. I do. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, do that. And then that's going to drop down into this. Like that. Yep. Cool. And then this will have to go like this. And then up. Okay. And then what we're going to do is these are going to just... I think I can get that. Is that going to hit that rock? Yeah, it's going to hit that rock. God dang it. Here, let's just backtrack it this way. And then have it dump into this. Like that. And then we'll go like this. And then this one will just dump into this one. Like that. Boom. Okay, so these ingots... Okay, this is going to make the plates. Yes, plates. So I just need to put a plate roller on this. And I should have one of those. This is a pipe roller. That's a rolling machine. Turns ingots into plates. That's exactly what we need. So I need this. All right, and we're going to put that right here. All right, and we'll connect these there and there. All right, and then let's turn this way. I looked at going that way, but I don't think that there's... I don't know. Let's see. Let's go this way real quick. I think this is like a really long way. That's gold. And then there was nothing over this way. Yeah, that's our gold path, so I don't want to go that way. I want to connect it back into the iron. So I want to go that way. So this is the way we'll have to go. Boom. And then I know this is gold, but if I go up... If I go up there, then we're going to be fine. Put that there, 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 and then let's put that there, and then start going up, and then up, and then up. Oh, it says no. Oh, that one said no. Okay, well, let's go like this, and then go up. Nope, right there. You had it. Right there, and then turn, and then go up, maybe? Yes, okay, cool. There we go. Oh, what? Ah! Why? Oh, that sucks. Is it because that little... Oh my god, that's like super tight too. Alright, well... Bring it back one. There we go. And then do it again. It's going to be a long episode, guys, but that's fine. I'm okay with long episodes. You guys always ask for long episodes. If I could get this freaking connected. What the hell? Thank you. There we go. I'd like to see what our guy looks like. Jesus. Why is it got to be so difficult? There we go. There we go. All right. So now I'm happy. And then let's do a bunch of straights. I don't know where this is going to go yet. I kind of need it to go across this way, correct? Yes. What is... That's the copper, right? Oh, I could just connect it into the copper. I don't need to go... Well, it's not going to really matter. Yeah, it's not really going to matter. These get dropped off the same anyways. So I could do that. Okay, and then come across this frigging bridge. I'm going to need more of these. Alright. And then this. Alright. And then we're good. I should have just live streamed this today. Should have just live streamed it. I'm going to run out of material here in a second. So let's put that there. Oh, we're gonna be like... Oh! Like one short. Alright. Actually get rid of this one and use it back here, and then put a roundabout, and then you know what we could do? We could just go like this, right? And just drop it. Oh, here, move one back. Do I have a I don't have... Oh, I do have ramps. Oh, we have ramps. Okay, we'll just do a ramp. One more, and then a ramp. Drop it off there. Cool. That works. As long as the plates don't get stuck on these roundabouts, which is what my fear is, because these plates are kind of goofballs. All right, turn this on. Turn this on. All going to get dumped in there. Make sure all our belts are going in the right direction. All right, cool. Here, let's clean up some of our mess while we're here. Overflow the system. That's what I like to do. Okay, cool. So we have... Alright, we're done with coal ore and slag. Okay. Alright. Our coal ore in particular. So we need slag ingots. So we could just... You know, we can take all the coal. Let's think about this. So let's take all the coal. Let's take all the coal. We need to mix it with something, right? So we need to mix it with something that we're kind of done with, or we just hook it up to two systems. I think we'll do the slag last. Yeah, I think we'll do the slag last. Because it's basically mixing two of the products together. Why are the oh god, this is gonna screw everything up. Crap. Here, take this out. No. Is it just polishing them? Well, I guess that's okay. I mean, just those. That's fine. And I need to grab... so we got copper ingots are done. Alright, so we need to take this copper ingot out. And then, what are we missing? Copper rods? Alright, so the copper rods... Alright, we got copper plates over here. We're done. Alright, that's done. Now we just need copper rods. Dude, I was trying to grab you. There we go. Alright, that's all getting done. And then copper ingots. We shouldn't have any more copper ingots. Why are we still getting copper ingots from over here? Copper plates and copper ingots. Why are we still getting copper ingots, guys? Where are the copper ingots coming from? Copper ingots are coming from over here. Okay, well, I don't want that to happen. So, we could use this copper one as our slag. Here's our iron plates. Finally. That's gonna have to go through the system as well. We have one down here already? Yeah, we have a couple of them coming. Alright, cool crap. Here, let's grab this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this in here or not. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, so if that's the case... if that's the case, we got all of that. This is all slag. We could use all of this for slag now, because we don't need this anymore. So, let's think about this. If this is slag, if we want all this to be coal, we could turn... We need to burn this. And let's backtrace this one. Alright, this is all this one. This is gold. Alright, let's let's go over this way. I'm seeing what I got going on here. This copper line that comes in from this direction here, if I could mix that in with another node, we could turn these into the slag. So I have one. The problem is I'd have to dump the bad ore down into that system down there, right? So we'd have to grab one of those systems over there. Do I have a machine with us? No, I don't. Let me go buy a machine and we'll see if we can get some of the slag done. All right, instead of going through all the hassle of combining a bunch of crap together, here's what we're going to do. We are going to pretty much take this off, that off, that off, that off. Okay. And then we're going to have, I know we're going to miss out on a bunch of gems, but I'm okay with that. And then we're going to have this go like this. And what do I do with my straights? There are the straights. And we'll have our straights come across. If I could get this freaking thing to line up. Right there, right there, right there, right there. And then have these turn into here. Like that. And now what's going to happen, or these are going to mix together. You're going to see on here, it's going to say slag. So one of these are going to be like a, right there. So I believe that that's counted as a slag ingot. So we're going to find out here when it drops in there. We only need 20. Yep, there we go. So the slab ingots are done. Cool. All right, so that's all done. So really the only thing that I don't have processing right now is gold rods. So we have the plates, right? So we don't need plates anymore. So let's go run back to wherever this is. These gold plates are being made. Plates are coming around here. Plates are coming out of this direction. Yep. So the plates are coming out of here. I just need to turn these into rods. So let's get out our rod machine, which is this one, right? Rod extruder. Yep. Let's get that. And then we just need to turn this into the rod extruder, which is all we need to do. So let's grab this, rotate it this way. Actually, we need to take one more plate out. There we go. And that'll turn those into rods. We are almost done with ingots, so I could turn this one, I could actually connect that into this one. Actually, I could have these all become ingots, and then when it gets to here, turn them into rods. That's probably what would be the best thing, or just do a rod machine here as well. So yeah, guys, we are almost getting ready to be done with the entire mastery section, which is awesome. I know it's a long episode, but we're getting there, right? We're getting there. I don't need to filter out anything else, right? These are all going in here. I had to take out, I had a rolling machine still here, so that was all getting screwed up. This is all done. We're getting our slag. We already had 33 slag ingots. So all we need now is slag. Oh my god. Yeah, that's way too much material. Okay, let's just take this one off. Here, get rid of that. We'll have it drop down, then drop down. Okay. So that's enough of the slag ingots. So what I really need to do is create slag rods next, which would... This is going to have to be its own system. So maybe what we do is we come up into this and then dump it and loop it back. That's probably what we'll do. But I'll do that in the next episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button. This has all been great. And I'm going to take a picture of that. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.